Le studio indépendant Z Game Company, fondé par Genova Chen et Kelly Santiago, s'est monté autour du portage du jeu Flash Flow sur le PlayStation Network. Concept, ce titre a donné le ton d'une production atypique, avant tout dédiée au PSN. On pense au superbe Flower, où l'on incarnait le vent balayant d'immenses prairies, issues des songeries de fleurs en pot placées sur le rebord d'une fenêtre d'immeuble. Différent, non-violent, contemplatif, poétique, Flower est un ovni ayant pris l'apparence d'un pétale de fleurs. Inutile de dire que nous attendions Journey, le prochain jeu du studio, avec une impatience non feinte, d'autant qu'il semble prendre un chemin tout aussi atypique.
What we try to do with all of our games is provide an experience that you don't get from other games. Our previous titles did this, and Journey is no exception. So with Journey, one of the things that we're trying to do is create a space where you're not thinking about action or points or killing or winning or losing or any of that. Hopefully, if you play through Journey, you can just absorb the atmosphere and exist in this space, and it ends up being a bit of like a mystery game or an adventure game. So you go through the space and you have to figure out what different things are and how you interact with them. One of the things we're trying to do with this game specifically is communicate this emotion of I guess this contrast between you and what's around you. So we're trying to be a little bit against the current trend in games right now, where games right now they tend to make you really powerful and really strong. But what we are doing in Journey is taking the power out of the player and putting that into the world around you. So your character never gets level ups, and he never gets guns or never gets superpowers. It's really the world around you that is just very massive and very vast and expansive. So while at the same time the world can be beautiful, it can also be intimidating and daunting. And hopefully you can move through the space and feel that and appreciate that.
Avouez que présenté comme ça, Journey fait envie. Alors que le milieu du jeu tente à reproduire sans cesse les mêmes expériences, en s'inspirant des derniers succès à la mode, découvrir un titre qui tente d'échapper à toutes les règles en vigueur pour oser explorer de nouveaux territoires vidéoludiques est rassurant. Z Game Company essaye même de réinventer l'idée même du multijoueur.
We're trying to take the same idea for game design and putting that in multiplayer. So with our multiplayer, there's no menu. You don't start a multiplayer game. There's no lobbies. There's no servers or ping or latency. You don't have to worry about any of that. If you're playing your game and living your journey, someone else might be playing the game, and you might find them in your world. And if you start playing with them, it doesn't turn into a competitive game, and it doesn't even turn into a cooperative game. It's just multiplayer. It's a new type of multiplayer. So in most games, when you play multiplayer, you're still thinking about the game. You're still thinking about the points and like, oh, how am I going to win for my team? And oh, I got 5 points and he got 5 points. Or oh, I'm racing this guy and I want to get to the finish line. What we're trying to do with Journey is make it so you're not thinking about the game or the objective, and instead you can focus on the other people. Like really focus on the people. And you're put in the space and you don't have to do anything with them. If you want, you can ignore them and you can play single player. You can just keep going. But if you choose to play with the other person, then hopefully our hope is that you can have a more genuine multiplayer experience.
S'ils décident de jouer ensemble, un groupe de joueurs pourrait ainsi faire fructifier une énergie commune pour en tirer quelque chose de positif, comme la possibilité de sauter un peu plus haut par exemple, ou d'avancer un peu plus vite. Les interactions possibles seront volontairement minimales.
But really, what happens with the multiplayer is you can choose to explore together, or you can choose to, maybe you can try solving one of the puzzles together, or you can just move, or just sit down and enjoy the scenery together. So really, we're thinking about it as more of we're designing an interactive space instead of a game. So it's we look a lot at theme parks and museums and hiking. If you go hiking, you might come across someone else who's hiking, and if you want, you can walk together for a while or hang out with them. But if you don't want to, you can say hello and keep going. So it's we're more trying to create a new way of experiencing other people, something you don't normally get in games today.
Bon, espérons que Journey reste une expérience ludique et pas seulement sociale. Mais le discours tenu par ce game designer lors de l'eCube 2011 a de quoi intriguer. À l'image de Journey d'ailleurs, que l'on ne parvient jamais à saisir complètement, comme si le mystère qui l'entourait le rendait immatériel. Dommage que le mystère qui l'accompagne touche également sa date de sortie, qui se limite à un vague 2011 sans plus de précision.